Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back, it's Will, and today I am going to do another just topic speaking on a subject that once again I have life experience with and that I use every day. Today I'm going to talk about the difference between medical marijuana and recreational marijuana, and I don't mean the plant itself, I mean the users, like the medical community and the recreational community. I think that both communities are very good. You know, I love the recreational weed community and I also love the medicinal weed community, but people need to understand that there's a difference between the two, and I think that's where problems start to lie and just all kinds of skeptical questions come up when you mix the two. So with medical or with medicinal marijuana, the whole point of it is, you get a prescription or whatever from your doctor. You get, that's your treatment plan, is to try marijuana for whatever ailment you have. And that's great. If you have chronic pain, or you're like me and you've got really bad PTSD from the past, from things that have happened to you, there's a list of a lot of different things, in my state at least, in Illinois. But the problem starts to happen when recreational smokers make up illnesses to get their medical card. So then when they are collecting data on these people with their medical cards, they're not getting the correct data. It's skewed because it's just full of people that just want to get high, not use the medicine. Like people that are only ever going to buy THC, like they don't care that CBD even exists. They're not interested in any medical effects at all. They just want to get as fried as they can, and they know that the medical stuff is really good. And it is. It's really good. It's top notch, but it has to be, because it's a medicine. That would be like your pills coming from somebody's garage instead of a factory. It would just be wrong. So I would really just like the recreational smokers that are trying to get med cards to relax, just because they're scared of getting a ticket or getting arrested or something, because you all want legal weed, but this direction that you're taking is deterring that from happening because of the data that they're collecting from the medical community. I mean, only a certain percentage of us have the real ailments and have the real problems and have the diseases and the sicknesses to be helped by this stuff. I've got PTSD, so when I start having a full-blown panic attack and I sit down in the middle of a room, whether it's the airport or whether it's my house, if I have a panic attack, I sit down right there and I freak out and I have no idea what to do. But medical marijuana, I take one dab or I take a hitter or whatever, get some kind of medicine in me, and it suppresses those feelings and I can function again. And that's why it's called medical marijuana for me. I used to be a recreational smoker before I developed PTSD and stuff, but I wouldn't have tried to get my med card if I didn't need it. It's tough to decide on like getting your med card or not, and if you can find a doctor to even prescribe it and all that stuff. So I would really urge people that are just recreational smokers to just leave the medical community alone, and please just let them get healed before it's your turn to just get stoned. And I understand that you love smoking. I do too. I get it. Like I love daily smoking. It helps me get through the day and everything. But people that actually need it before the people that are just using it for fun or for basic, like drinking a beer at the end of the day, using it like that, which is fine. Like I've got, once again, no issues with that. Just don't mess up the medical community because you're fiending so hard for a blunt that's medical or something, or you're fiending so hard for something that's legal that you're willing to destroy the entire community to get to where you want. and realistically, weed's gonna be legal across the nation within a few years. So if you realistically can't wait like that, then you probably have other things to worry about. But yeah, that's just kind of my take on the medical versus recreational community. Once again, I love both communities, but yeah, that's my take, and I think that recreational smokers should stay out of the medical community. I think they should stay out of the doctor's office, just because you have a little bit of anxiety, or you're a little depressed, or you're a little whatever. You don't need weed to fix that. Yeah, weed gets you high, so the effects go away. But that doesn't mean that that's the perfect thing in every single case. Everyone thinks that weed is the wonder drug and it fixes everything in the world. It cures cancer, it cures leukemia, it cures everything under the sun. You know, weed will fix anything. You know, you cut off, your arm gets cut off or blown off, nope, smoke some weed, grow right back. Like, I mean, people talk about weed like it's this crazy, I forget that show, but about that pill that takes you, you know, it takes your brain to like a whole different level of use. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the video. I didn't want to make it too long. I'm gonna chop this up a little bit and then release it, but I really hope this gets across and gets out and doesn't come across the wrong way, because I'm not trying to hate on stoners in any single way. I am a stoner. I have been for a long time, long before I was medically legal to do it, and I just really hope that the circumstances change and that you guys do get your recreational weed. I know it's gonna cost more, but right now we're getting freaking screwed. I promise, you're paying a lot less than we are. I mean, I know we're getting like fancy packaged products with stats and stuff on them, but at the end of the day, you know, you're paying 180 to 200 for an ounce, and I'm paying 500. So that's an issue, but it's a whole different set of that's a whole different topic, and I know why it costs that much and everything. But yeah, please, if you're recreational, just wait. It will come. It will be here one day, and you will be allowed to smoke legally. Until then, just watch your back. You know, just be safe. I'm not saying to break the law, but I'm also not saying change yourself. So I hope you guys got my point out of that video. I really don't want to stir up any hate or anything. I just want to bring a point to the table that I haven't seen anybody else talk about, and I feel like I should bring it up because it's something that directly affects me and the rest of the people in Illinois, at least, and across the country in states that are only medical, not recreational, and medical like California and Colorado and stuff like that. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.